and today I will be presenting you our poster titled Amino Acid Catabolism. Our poster is divided into 4 main sections and I will briefly walk you through each part. In part 1, we're gonna talk about introduction, specifically what is amino acid catabolism. Meanwhile, in part 2, we're gonna talk about biological function 1, which is energy production. Next, in part 3, we're gonna talk about biological function 2, which is nitrogen excretion. Lastly, we're gonna talk about application in manufacturing and biotechnology.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning. Today our group will be presenting about amino acid catabolism. So, what is amino acid catabolism? The catabolism of the amino acid is the breakdown of amino acids. Usually, this happens when the cell that use amino acids has excessive amounts of amino acids which are not stored like fats. Instead, they are rapidly degraded through catabolic pathways, which will be explained in the later video. There are two phases in the catabolism of the amino acids, which is the removal of alpha amino groups, then continue with the breakdown of the carbon skeletons. Alright, so for the next one is the result of the two phases, like what I mentioned earlier, will be resulted in the formation of 7 intermediate products such as oxaloacetate, alpha ketoglutarate, pyruvate, fumarate, succinyl CoA, acetyl CoA, and acetoacetyl CoA. There are also 4 steps involved in amino acid catabolism, which is transamination, oxidative deamination, transport of ammonia to liver, and urea cycle. So that's only from me for the introduction part. So let's move on to the explanation of the amino acid catabolism energy production.
Biological function number 1, energy production. Amino acids are crucial to make proteins. The different types of amino acids and the way they are put together determine the function of each protein. For example, your body produces 11 amino acids that you need. These are called non-essential amino acids. The non-essential amino acids are alanine, arginine, asparagine, aspartic acid, cysteine, glutamic acid, glutamine, glycine, proline, serine, and tyrosine. In our daily meals, there are also many types of essential amino acids can be found. The best sources of amino acids are found in animal proteins, such as beef, poultry, and eggs. Animal proteins are the most easily absorbed and used by your body. Foods that contain some but not all the essential amino acids are called incomplete proteins. These foods include nuts, seeds, beans, and some grains. Thank you.
Hi everyone, today I'm gonna talk about biological function 2, which is nitrogen excretion. When our body has too many amino acids and cannot store them anymore, our body will break them into 3 parts, which is the removal of amino group, the carbon skeleton, and the urea cycle. Function 2, which is nitrogen excretion. When our body has too many amino acids and cannot store them anymore, our body will break them into 3 parts, which is the removal of amino group, the carbon skeleton, and the urea cycle. So let's look at the part 1, which is the removal of amino group. This part got to process, which is transamination and deamination. Since amino acid is toxic, so our body convert it into the safer form. Now let's move into the next part, which is carbon skeleton. After the amino group being removed, the remaining carbon skeleton will be used in several metabolic pathways. In this process, our body will produce energy to make other compounds that needed by cells. Now let's move into part 3, which is urea cycle. This process happens in liver, which is carbon dioxide combined with ammonia to form urea. Urea is non-toxic and will be removed from our body in urine form.
Next, we're moving on to the application in manufacturing and biotechnology. Amino acid can be applied in many industries such as food industry and textile industry. Amino acid can be produced flavors in fermented food and bioproductions. Next, it is also can involve in protein digestions, which help infants or people with compromised digestive systems. Next, it is also to reduce allergenic potential in some foods, allergies. Alright, so next we're moving on to the textile industry. Amino acid can be used to process fabric and polishing which smooth fabric surface. Next, it is also can create a vast array of dyes and pigment such as indigo, violet, and melanin. And lastly, it is used in leather processing which involve the hair and soften animal hides. That's all for us. Thank you.